personal all-time favorite tweets of all tweeters.
Is it the Stardew Valley tweet?
No, it was a "Can I just stop existing for 5 minutes?"
For real though, if I fucking put that on my Facebook like 8 years ago, and I saw it the other day, and I was like, yeah, same, 22-year-old me. I feel it.
I saw a thing making the rounds. It was one of those. It was like the black, like lined board. You put the little white letters on it, and it was like, adulthood is just saying.
Oh yeah,
next week things will settle down over and over again until you die. Yeah.
Yeah, we have one of those boards, and like Bo and I'll leave like cute little messages to each other on it, and it for like 5 months it said like "Happy Christmas, Harry," because it was Christmas, and then they changed it like 2 weeks ago. It just says Sasuke Uchiha. I came home, I'm like, why? Yeah.
Is it say Merry Christmas, Sasuke Uchiha, or?
It should. It doesn't have that much space. They listened to me. Well, they like didn't pay attention to it, but when I started watching Naruto like last year, old like the whole thing with Gaara in the beginning, where Gaara every 5 seconds would be like Sasuke Uchiha. And they got a big kick out of that, and then they just started saying that around the house.
It's fun to say.
It is.
Gaara's bad, but besides that, he's good. In Sasuke,
bad.
He's just bad and bad, not good.
Sasuke is a butt face.
Yeah,
I will say.
True.
Hello, Twitch. How are you today? Wow, the whole gang's back. Pat, how many babies you got now? Like 14? Jesus.
Like 17 babies.
I has 3 babies. Not new, but I have 3 kids. My third kid was born
3 all at the same
last
time.
Tuesday.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and an 8-9-day-year-old. So I'm great, full of energy.
Yeah.
Well rested.
Well, I mean, you got a lot of practice at it. Brett, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah, Brett. Yeah, I bet Brett's little dude is super just chill.
I've got a stronger mental fortitude than Pat does.
That's true. That's very true. I'm a big, literally and metaphorically big sissy. I'm gonna open this coffee beer.
That's funny.
We Sam's mom was visiting, and so she watched our baby and the neighbor's kid last night, and we got to go out and party.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Did you like kiss a lot of strangers on the mouth?
Like, hey, spit in here.
That's what I do when I party.
I really wanted to order. We went to one of the bars that does the tiki drinks, and they have one that comes in a bowl. You know, the best drink. But nobody wanted.
We're gonna get one of those, right?
Oh my god, that's the official.
I love tiki drinks so much.
Of the frickin' vaccine havers. Scorpion Bowl everything is my GD opinion.
Yeah, so when we have Darkest Days live, we're gonna have one of those, right?
Yeah. Even if it's just like we pour we get a bowl and put this beer in it and then 6 straws.
But Josh has to go like under the bowl to like another bowl that's like hidden because he will die, and I don't want him to die.
Yeah, we'll have to lick
on stage next to
Josh can have like a kid martini.
Just give me a bunch of sweetened condensed milk, and that'll be my.
Yeah.
What if we had it was like a big giant margarita, but it was like non-alcoholic, and then every time we took a sip, we would also have to take a shot of alcohol in our mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, and then a shot for every sip?
Yes.
Yeah,
of course. That makes sense.
I'm from Wisconsin. My alcohol tolerance is so high.
Oh my god.
That sounds about right.
I feel like my tolerance.
So instead of Josh dying, all of us are the ones who will die in this scenario.
Seems
Okay.
fair.
But it'll be okay because I can drive you to the hospital to get your stomach pumped.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Because I can drive, and that'll save you on ambulance cost. It's a whole. This sounds like a smart idea, actually. Pin this down.
Well, yeah, someone write this down. This is
Make a sticky note for this.
This is a great idea. Wait, so we play D&D, is what we do, right?
Do we?
That's what we do.
It's Canada Day. In honor of Canada Day, we obviously talk about drinking and passing out unto death. What'd you order at the place, Brett?
I got a Mai Tai and something with a banana in it.
Ooh, hell yeah!
And then lumpia, because that's the real draw of this place.
I love lumpia.
Real good lumpia.
What's that? What is it?
I heckin' love lumpia.
It's like a East Asian taquito.
Filipino spring rolls.
Spring rolls.
I've not had one proper. People always threaten to bring them to work for us to eat.
Bring them?
Yeah, they're always like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna bring all this lumpia, we're gonna bring all this stuff," and I'm like, "Do it! I'm excited," and then they never do it.
Got
and so
that
I'm
real
like,
crispy skin on. Oh, it's so good.
If you don't watch
why
it, Josh,
wouldn't-
I'm gonna
wouldn't
bring you the most delicious treats.
I dare you. I dare you to.
Threatening you.
That's the
Please don't
best
threaten
kind of
Josh.
threat.
Should we do like an around the horn who are playing? Because I feel like we don't do that. Also, this show is sponsored by Roll20, which we are not
It
here
is.
without saying. We need to.
We said it last time.
We said it last
Yeah.
time.
Did you?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we did.
I'm giving you
Oh, there, we
dad
just-
eyes. Did you?
I think
I'm immune to dead eyes.
I think we did, because I kind of laughed to myself because like Pat wasn't even here to be proud of us. But maybe
Exactly.
we did. I don't remember. Yeah, we're Roll20 Spotlight Show. Isn't that fucked up? That's so cool.
So cool.
Isn't that so cool? Also, for all of those out there in the world, they're doing a special thing from July 9th to July 19th called Dynamic Lighting Unlocked Summer Camp. So you can
what does that mean?
slurp that up. I believe what happens is you get free dynamic lighting for those 10 days, so you can check it out for Roll20. It's pretty rad. I'll put the link in the chat here. But
That's also my birthday. That's very exciting.
oh my god, happy birthday! So yeah, you when you watch the stream, we always have dynamic lighting. I think they're doing like more better versions of it that seem really sick and fun.
Hell yeah.
There's like a special adventure that uses the fun new dynamic lighting and things of that nature. They got a trailer and everything. You're gonna love it. And if you don't, I'll give you lumpia. Is that what it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mail order.
But yes, Pat, great idea. Everyone mention who you play.
Pat, go first.
Yeah,
Okay.
Pat, you have to.
My name is Pat Edwards. Hello, and I play Dead-Eyed Declan Dane, a human artificer artillerist.
And I am Brett Eagleston, and I play Mittens Delkier, arch nemesis to Deadeye Declan. No, we're friends. We're friends, but there's a bit of a little headbutting going on there.
I'm excited for the enemies to lovers part of this.
Oh
shift to
yeah,
kick in.
yeah.
I'm an elf ranger.
Fancy.
That's it.
I'm Susie Checky. I play Tash and Took, kind of. He's just kind of there. He's over there. This can be Took today. This little guy right here. And I play a halfling cavalier fighter. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fight for it.
You go.
Okay. Hi, I'm Jennifer Peg, and I play Nettle, who's an Earth Genasi Circle of Stars druid.
Hell yeah. I'm Josh. I play a Fearbog monk that goes by many names, sometimes Punchy, sometimes Door. The elves call him Dork Salim, but that's what we out here. I'm also very tall.
Okay. Epic.
It's a tall boy.
Epic. That's so epic. And I am the dungeon master. Hi.
Hello.
In the mummy.
In the mummy. Yes.
Formerly
Sana.
known as Brunhilde.
Yeah.
How dare
I
you?
forgot about that.
How could you forget? How?
Even in death, he forgets.
What?
Even in
It's fucked up. Yeah, so last week we had a shorter session because Brett and Pat were unable to make it, and
One sub, one flex.
What's up with flex?
Double flex.
What's what flex? 1, 2.
oh my
Yes!
god, that's so many. Thank you, MC Raven. It means a lot. Wow.
This is my favorite. My favorite thing that we've done on the show is one sub, one bag.
Yeah,
One
and
sub,
I
one
missed
flex.
it. You guys must have did it when I wasn't here, which is weird.
It keeps me honest too.
That's
I mean,
true.
the last,
We did it when Tim wasn't here.
Rude.
Tim doesn't let us get that far off the rails when he's here.
I keep a tight ship. That's so true.
It's true.
Hey, thank
It's
you,
true.
Susie Somewhat Strong.
That's not how it works.
Please, flex Pat. Fucking do
It's
it.
another sub. It's
is there another
flex.
one?
I paid you.
Boom, baby.
Listen, Pat, you grew those big arms. You might as well sell them for
It's true.
Wow.
for subs.
This is
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I appreciate this boost to make you go. If you can guess or not, the last week I have not been able to work out as much as I normally like to. So
Why?
that's nice.
Have you been picking up a baby?
Yeah.
Yes,
That counts.
little bebe.
You're lifting.
You have like 3 kids to lift up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
what?
Game.
What? Oh,
D&D.
last week.
Last week, yeah.
You guys murdered a defenseless little nice shrub guy who was quaking
very
in his little
aggressive.
boots.
And angry.
You
I
stabbed
remember it differently.
Okay. You put Brunhilde to rest inside an elven tomb. You got those 2 potions. And you guys took a long rest, so all of you can press the long rest button.
I think I did.
And it's the next morning or something. You are still within that elven tomb.
We're still there.
Well, I didn't want to
'cause
leave
we didn't
you.
open the other doors.
Yeah, you guys, you went through. You went to E9, which is what I call it, which doesn't mean anything to you, but that's what it was called. So you've been everywhere inside of here.
Man, how do those creative minds at WotC think of these?
What? You don't call it E9? I just call it E9. You know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what it.
Just little Tim things.
That's just, that's so true. I'm so zany. What was I saying?
So we replaced Brunhilde with a mummy officially now.
That's right. Did we
Yes.
name them? Did the mummy give us a name?
The mummy has
Did
a
we
name.
name the
Yeah.
mummy?
Did we name them?
Yeah, Sonar.
Sonar.
She's an elf being. She has a name.
Yeah, her name's Sonar.
Yeah, her punches are like they do like a lot of
Yeah, they're stronger than mine.
Yeah.
Her punches.
Yeah,
She punched good.
It's obnoxious.
Yeah. But yeah, I know we didn't want to like leave the tomb pat until you were all here in case whatever. But yeah, you explored the other room, and that's where you found Ravison's sister's body inside the thing, and you murdered the awakened shrub. And yeah.
I totally
We
misread the recap Jennifer sent in the group chat at first, and I read that, and I read it as Ravison's dead sister is a shrub.
Yes,
Yes,
that's true.
That would have
exactly
been
what
funny.
happened.
Oh shit. Yes, that is
She
true.
did a necromancy and now she's a shrub, and then we killed her too.
Yep.
Yep.
Garden Manti.
Yep.
I'm very excited because I'm soon going to have my own awakened shrub.
Yeah.
We want to talk to the mirror.
Yeah.
That's the only thing left, right? Just the mirror.
Z Punisher, thank you so much for giving out all those GD subs. What a beautiful person you are.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull something.
Pat, you're just gonna hurt yourself, man.
Oh,
big.
Thank you.
Big. What was I saying? Oh yeah, you also found a sack of chardolin. You know.
Oh yeah, and Sonar was like, "Those are cursed stones,"
Like,
and we were like, "Oh,
So we yeeted
Wait,
it.
what are they?
It's
the black
the ice,
stones."
the black ice stone stuff.
The black stones are called chard.
Yeah, you know, it's like a
Chardolin?
metal. Chardolin's like a
WotC doing it again.
Chardolin.
Yeah,
That sounds like it could be real. What is it?
Chardolin.
yeah. It's a metal, right? It's not like ice, right? Or is it actually ice?
It's a metal. Yeah, it's like a, and it might be along the lines of similar to obsidian, and that weird, is it rock? Is it metal? I think metal's rock personally, but
According
Is
to
it
Avatar:
really
The Last
tough?
Airbender,
Isn't that
metal is a
just
rock. Yeah,
very hard
metal
form of rock?
benders.
I think so.
Mhm.
I would
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
so.
As the historic texts, yeah, Avatar.
yeah.
Yeah, I was watching that today. So that checks out.
Boom. You solved
Do
it.
you know the move I wanted through that whole series? And I was like, if I was an Earthbender, I would totally work to is be able to like conjure basically like a mech suit of rock around you.
They did that.
Toph does
They
that.
did?
Yeah,
Like a
Toph
whole
did that.
suit? Like a whole like
Because
She does it twice.
because there's this
She does it
whole
with-
thing, but her eyes are showing. But it's like, haha, why
Yeah.
would her eyes be showing? That's stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
She does one with rock and one
Oh,
with metal.
yeah.
she's have ear holes. I don't remember that. Oh dang,
Feet.
okay.
Yeah.
Feetles, yeah. Yeah, she did one with rock and one with metal.
What
The
they
metal
should
was
do
funny.
is put the stone just right under their feet and then just fly, or like stone shoes, and then just make yourself fly everywhere.
I only watched
Tara from Teen Titans do that.
Yes.
Isn't that
Tara
how
was
she got
always
around?
riding on rocks, yeah.
Yeah.
the only things I remember are weeping when I think about Uncle Iroh and Secret Tunnel.
Yeah.
Cabbages.
Cabbage.
And Cabbage
cabbages.
Man. Yeah.
All right, you guys are still within the Elven Tomb. You hid the Chardelin a little bit, and frickin'.
And did it take anyone else out of it when you realized it was Mark Hamill doing the voice of Firelord?
And
Wait, which voice?
he barely talks in
Iroh?
it.
Iroh?
No.
No, Ozai, Firelord.
Ozai.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Weird.
Um,
I'm sorry.
Tim is just trying to be like,
I'll behave now.
We're gonna start our Avatar podcast.
I'm gonna give your
next
character
week.
psychic damage. You just
No.
trying to interrupt me. Is that really-
All right, we're in the tomb.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
What?
You.
Gee, I sure would like to talk to the mirror and ask you some questions.
Yeah, that's the thing we were doing.
The mirror. Did
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys
we
make
got-
sure
we
you
got the moose
decapitated
stuff.
Ravis's sister?
no.
What were we
Should we
supposed
have
to-
done that?
It's well known that you can't come back to life if your head's off, so you don't want anyone accidentally.
No, that's not true, because I knew this
stumbling
bloke.
in.
That's not true necessarily, Mitzi, because I knew this bloke who was in a pub and he was real shook, right? And he told me this story about this other bloke he knew who was always trying to cross this bridge, right? See, but he couldn't cross the bridge because there was this like ghost or something that would try to chase him down, and it didn't have a head.
You know what, Deadeye? I don't believe you.
No, he did. His name was Bob.
Damn.
Something Bob. Something like Icky Bob.
Oh,
Yes.
so many subs today.
So
We
many.
100%ed the hype train.
Y'all are
Thank
so
you,
good.
MC Raven. You guys are so
Yes.
beautiful. I kiss you in the mouth.
Pat, flex a new,
Thank
flex a
Thank
new
you all
muscle
so
for
much.
us.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Glutes,
What can I
glutes,
do and not get us
glutes.
suspended? What can I do and not
Feet,
get us
feet,
suspended?
feet.
Can you do the
Feet,
thing
feet.
where
Like,
like you move the separate ones?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, look
Hell
at
yeah.
that. That's a good
There
one.
you go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm sweating. I'm very uncomfortable.
Well, if you're sweating, just take your shirt off. It's okay.
No,
Oh my
no, that will
gosh.
get us definitely in trouble.
Not if you
Just
put
be
pasties
collarbones
on.
up. and
No,
you'll be
not
safe.
if you just like move your webcam up
Yeah.
a little bit.
Just a little, yeah. Just be collarbones up, and you'll be okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just put Brett's face.
On each. I love that idea. Nothing could go
If
wrong.
I did every stream shirtless with Brett's face on.
Oh my
You just
god.
gotta get his face tattooed on your
That would
nipples,
be very
and then I
funny.
think it'll be fine.
Yeah. So should we play D&D?
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to decapitate a body, and then we were
No.
gonna do questions. Or we can do questions
That's good.
first. And
Yeah. Questions.
We can say that you did it because Mittens was there.
I thought they were doing a sleeps.
yeah,
yeah,
we
that
all
was
slept.
just whatever. It's not a big
Everyone was like, "Oh, cool! Like a body," and Mitten's just like, "Yes, let's take its head."
Yeah.
God.
I like to imagine that Tash and Dorks and Nettle went to sleep, and then Mittens woke up in the middle of the night and like
Yeah.
opened the tube and was like,
I slide the head like into Deadeye's sleeping bag, so he wakes up like
God.
face to face.
Oh my
terrifying.
god.
Mittens.
"You slide
Deadeye's
your head
sleeping
and
bag
Ravisson's head."
is my
So
character.
it's just
That's true.
So you have to climb into my jacket to put the head next to its face.
Okay, yes. Who's got questions for the mirror then?
Well, gee, I have questions. Do they have to be like super important, or can they just be any questions?
No idea.
Okay,
think-
well, I'll find out.
We get a limited number of questions, so
Dear mirror, Well, gosh, I had so many, and now I
Oh,
just don't know. I don't know which ones to pick.
Is there like a cool face in the mirror? Like,
It's my face.
As of right now, the mirror's not on.
Yeah, we got a moonbeam it.
Oh, that's right. Which is the thing above the mirror?
I think it's the full moon, because it's the mirror. I'm pretty sure it's the full moon.
Yeah, the underground passage narrows before ending at a wall upon which is mounted an oval mirror, 7 feet tall and half as wide, encircled by a decorative stone frame.
Okay. I'm gonna go stand on the moon that it is at.
hat.
You're gonna stand on it, okay?
Oh, I thought I
yeah.
clicked the anonymous thing. Oh.
Pat just wants to flex on streams.
No, I
You got
wasn't.
caught.
You can't even subscribe. You had to be gifted your own subscription today, but then you
I was trying to be supportive because I saw that hype train thing, and I was like, I don't want it to run out.
Yeah, we're on the final level. We completed the final level of the hype
We
train.
did.
No, I did
it.
it, so I don't have to flex because I did it.
flex your
Okay.
eyebrows.
You flexed by showing that you have money.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, you flexed your wallet.
We're so thankful to you, the Pat
Mhm.
Edwards. So thankful.
So thankful. You're so handsome. We kiss you in the ears.
I mean, ew.
All right, so Nettle,
Intimate.
you go up and you stand on the full moon.
Yes,
Cool.
and I
What'd it do?
Nothing.
I do a moonbeam.
Ah, there we go. I assume Tash, you and someone else are standing by it as Nettle casts Moonbeam. The motherfucking mirror starts to glow with a silvery, scintillating light.
Is it doing anything?
Yeah, it's lighting up.
I sent through my brainstone. It's beautiful.
Okay, so there was a number, right, on the inscription. It said a number of questions that can be asked.
Thank
Well,
you
we
for
probably
remembering
should
that.
have
Thank
You
you.
think it's a
reread
7 per
that.
person or 7 total?
50. I don't know.
Probably 7 total.
Because like I got one I'd like to ask, but it's not necessarily like imperative. If people
But-
got some,
I'm pretty sure it said 6. We probably should have reread it before we came over here. Just anybody? Was it in Elvish? I can't read that.
It's the sonar cat.
yeah, it was in Elvish.
I'm not there, so I can't hear this conversation.
Well, I'm just going to sit here and look at it if one of you guys wants to read it. Otherwise, because I can't read it.
Got to make them fucking sending stones. Seriously, this is ridiculous. I stomped back to where Nettle is to read the inscription again.
All right. The inscription says, scrolling. The inscription says, beep bop boop boop beep beep bop. Gaze upon your own face and have 7 questions answered.
Gaze on your face.
That's right.
Gaze on your face.
Come, my
Thank you,
brothers
Pat.
and sisters. Okay.
You guys wild out. I respect it.
So gaze upon
I
your
got
own
my
face.
medication switched this week. I'm in
Okay.
a mood.
So I'm just gonna yell this like booming, so hopefully it echoes. So it says like gaze upon your own face. You get so maybe there's 7 questions per face.
So
do,
Tash,
do we telephone it down?
yeah, it's like a casting about. So Tash, as you're like looking at it, you feel sort of like a magical connection forming within your brain, and you get the vibe that basically you're attuning to it. It's like a magical force touching with your brain, and you're able to think things into it in order to get what you want. And yeah, what do you do?
Okay. I would want to think. Are my birth parents dead?
Can everyone take their headphones off but you?
Oh shit.
Okay, so remind me. Are
Okay.
your birth parents? They are not on this plane, correct?
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
so the
I assume that they were with me for the bad thing.
yeah. So you do assume that. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Okay then. Sure. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Sure. Okay. So who else is with you down here?
Right here?
Yeah.
Probably just took because I think.
Okay. So yeah, you basically see it form from your face, watery, and then in front of you. You immediately get a splitting headache as you remember where you were kept. It looks like a very angular room with a little bit of sunlight coming in. Well, not sunlight, you know what I'm saying, like dale light coming in as a cracked little like tubes, and you do see in what appears to be a sort of ovular pod against the dark wall. It looks to be your mother. You can't tell if she's alive or not. The fact that you're able to go there, you're able to you can intuit that at least that's her body, and you instantly remember that this is the interplanar craft that stole you from your home. A bit of it you can't remember after you trudged out of the crash, but that's then it kind of like zooms out, and it basically looks like a giant nautilus. Those like they're like seashell boys with like gross front face tentacles, and it kind of like zooms out, and it's like crashed somewhere in a snowy environment. You see a couple odd looking beasts patrolling around it. One that kind of looks like a maybe not quite a rhinoceros, but maybe without a horn, but like kind of big like that, and sort of almost looks like a shark face. And then like a really grubby looking creature, and then it kind of fades, and you can see it trying to go somewhere else and can't. And then it goes, and then you see your face again.
Okay, so I just saw Mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we back?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's working again.
Tim,
that's
so intrigued.
that's what you see.
Tim, you were so goddamn animated.
It was so animated. It makes me. I saw Tim do the butthole wiping motion too, and I was like, I couldn't imagine what that is.
There's definitely a part of it that I knew that you could see it, so I love the idea of just like,
Right. Are my parents still alive? Butthole wipe, angry bird pecking, like eating sandwich. I'm not a crook. Yeah, like what could that even mean?
Yeah. Do you ask anything else of it?
I think with that information,
Yeah,
she's
you probably have like
ponder on it.
unconsciously have tears coming down your eyes.
Oh yeah.
And yeah. Also that your little crystal boy vibrated and like actually made like a noise, and for a second the light it gave off was like kind of weird, and you feel a distinct headache, and then you feel it feels like someone took an ice pick and stabbed it right here, and then as you kind of shake your head, you feel it move to like here, and then it goes away like really quickly. But you can you have a remaining tingle of like a direction, I guess is the best way to say it.
Yeah, tingle.
Okay. Does anybody come back to the door? Am I still the only one?
Yeah, I was gonna head back that way.
Am I able to move without like?
I believe Moonbeam stays.
Yeah, you
Moonbeam
set
should
where
stay in that spot,
you choose
yeah.
where Moonbeam is, and it doesn't move.
Yeah.
Unless you tell it to, or it expires.
Yeah, so you can go back if you want to.
So you come back and you see Tash kind of rubbing her forehead and crying. Your move.
Oi, Ash, What's wrong, mate?
Well, I don't really want to ask any more questions anymore. I
Okay.
kind of want to go sit down.
Oh,
Okay.
Can you just do it?
Sure, but like, I'm not good at this. But like, if you want to like talk about it or something,
there.
She ignores you. She hops on the back of Took and kind of just smushes her face into his neck fur so that her furry cloak just completely hides and you can't see her anymore. And then Took walks
So
away.
cute.
oh,
I
okay.
try to offer you a cookie as you walk away.
I'm like, you ever see those TikToks of the angry girlfriend that you with the snacks you
With
put
the
under the
octopus
blanket?
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
So
like,
you
reaches
hand
out.
out the cookie and you just see a quick hand jolt out and take it, but you don't see any other part. She just goes, I'm gonna move back to the main room away from the mirror.
Okay. That's
I'm gonna.
You see your
disconcerting a bit.
you kind of when you look at the mirror, dead eye. As Tash walks away, when you look back at it, full face on, you don't see your face looking back at you. You see Tash's.
Oh,
Oh. Tash, you left something here. Your reflection of your face. I wave at it.
Yeah, Tash waves back at you.
Okay, that's fucking weird.
I'm gonna whack you in the middle of the chest and give you a thumbs up and say, "Hey, good job. You're getting better."
He's here. So what is?
So
What
when
is?
both of you there, it's 2 Tashes.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, that's
I'm not noticing this mirror.
disconcerting. Okay,
I'm too busy congratulating
Punchy.
on being good at.
thank you. Right, appreciate it as always. You see that?
There's a mirror.
You see, but it's not really a mirror because the
I
mirror
like
reflects
pop up
the
on
thing.
the other
Third
side of
Tash.
that eye.
Okay, so I know you're okay. When Nettle, Punchy, when you look at the mirror, what you see?
It looks like a bunch of Tashes.
That's
I don't
a
say
lot of
Tash. I would say it looks like a bunch of our cavalry.
Yeah. Okay, so
I need to get
is
socks.
that normally what you would see when you look in the mirror? Do you normally see Tash when you look in a mirror?
I don't think I look in the mirror that often. I don't know when
Okay.
I would come across one, really.
I look in mirrors a lot, but this one's magic, so this doesn't seem that weird.
Okay, so there's 3 Tashes. Is
Oh, look, there's a 4th Tash.
okay, four,
Oh.
this is it, 4 Tash. Okay, so right.
Touch
So we
it.
knew it was a magic mirror. I guess I don't know.
Want me to
Deadeye,
ask a
touch
question?
it.
No, I'm not gonna touch it. You touch it.
I
Put one
touch
of your
it.
rats in it.
You're the one
Nettle touches.
confused by the Tashes.
It's cold. It's cold to your touch.
Okay, I'm gonna ask it. I got a really simple question. Where's me dad's ring?
Nothing happens.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I think it's possible that Tash might have to ask all the questions.
Oh, okay. Who here is the best with emoting? Not
Emoting.
emotion.
Emoting.
She's not in a good way. Not if you noticed. She seems a bit, worse for wear.
Oh, I know what to do. And I
Okay.
I get a gentle pat on the shoulder, and then I look at it, and then I do my little Rasputin challenge move, and then I turn into a little Tash. Actually, not a little Tash. I can only get a slight bit shorter. So I'm still a very tall Tash.
It's a really long Tash.
Yeah, I get 3 feet shorter, but I'm still
Yeah.
like, very tall.
long.
Yeah. Big Tash is now standing next to you, which is also kind of weird. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna look in the mirror and I'm gonna say, "Where is our marksman's dad's ring?"
Nothing happens.
Okay.
I shrug.
So, should we go and talk to her?
Yeah.
Maybe
the
we do it as a
magic
group.
Elf mirror has caller ID.
Yeah. Maybe we could do it as a group. Like, hey, buddy. It's like,
Yeah.
I move.
it's like,
I want to move the moonbeam off and then move it back and see what happens.
Oh, like resetting it, like turning it on and off again.
I love like that you guys are doing literally anything you can think of to just not come give me a hug.
I give you a cookie.
Wait.
Yeah, you got a cookie.
When you mentally move it, it stops glowing. Comes back on. You see 4 Tashes staring at you.
Okay.
Well, that would make sense given
All
what
right.
I'm doing.
So I'm not good at this, but I'm gonna try to go and like be. What's the word? It's like
I
a
wander
blanket.
off to
Comforting. Okay, now we should probably have a plan. This is going to be more than any kind of
I'm
military
already done.
operation. This is a little bit more. I really wish we need a stratagem for this. Okay, let's go. Punchy, come on, you're good at affirmations.
Yeah. And I give you a pat, and it looks like my hand's on your lower back, but you feel it on your shoulder, and then we.
Mitzi, do you think you can be as clever with positive reinforcement as you are with your biting remarks?
Perhaps, but why don't you give it a shot first so that
Right.
I can...
I look forward
Yeah, you're
to
getting
your,
good at it. You need to practice.
Right. I look forward to your scorn and derisive quips upon my failure. Let's go. Where's Tash hanging out? Where's Tuck? Let's look for Tuck.
Yeah. Where is Took? I don't know.
Are you still disguised selfed, Punchy?
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
completely forgotten that I've done
That's
it.
not
No,
gonna throw her off. Oh, right.
Took,
Yeah, that's
you
not
hear
gonna.
Took do a very silly as he see big Tash walk over.
God.
I'm like, I've got to be like 4 feet tall, Tash. What?
Oh, but that's not
Okay.
too much
That's not
taller.
too much.
She's
Okay.
like 2 something, 3.
Okay.
No, yeah, I'm definitely bigger, but I look
Yeah.
identical.
That's funny.
I mean, that's 50% bigger. Like, imagine
That is
for you.
She's like 2'11", I think, is what I said.
Oh hell yeah, hell
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. You hear Took lightly squirming in a kiss of whimper as an eldritch horror walks towards it, and 3 friends.
Oh, man.
Tash, you in
Yeah.
there?
And you hear like a disgusting nose blowing
Ew.
into somewhere you don't really know.
Like your nose on a dog. That normal shit.
Into
Yeah.
the dog.
Uh-huh. And then she lifts her head up. She's like, "Hey."
Hey, did I kneels down on like both knees? We're like on both knees and then kind of sitting back on your heels, you know, like. So he's on both knees and then kind of sitting back.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, bud.
Well, hey.
Could you wanna talk? Maybe. We can see you upset, and here's the thing, we don't like it when you're upset. It
Well,
makes
that's
us
nice.
upset, and we would like it if you were not upset.
You're a
So
lot better at this than you give yourself credit for.
Yeah. As this is going on, I'm behind. Like I whack. Like it looks like my hand is whacking Mittens in the penis, but it hits him in the chest. Like you see my hand hit penis, but you feel my hand hit chest. So I'm like, I'm very excited.
Thank you, Michael, for the sub. Thank you.
I would probably look at Dorks as myself and be very confused.
Is this how you try to make me feel better?
yeah. Oh, so yeah, we'll talk about that. But first, you know what? That's not as important as how you're feeling right now, mate. So like, maybe we could.
You're doing this. This is canon. OIG. So I don't know. I feel a lot of things right now.
Okay.
How do we make you feel better?
You tell me how to help you. You seem sad, and we don't like that.
Show me on yourself where the mirror touches you.
Which way should we go?
To help
I'm
you.
gonna hand you a tinder box. You strike when I make you something.
Okay, so obviously, whatever you asked the mirror and answer did not go great.
I mean, it went not not. I mean, it was not great. No,
It was not right. Yeah, I gathered. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, but I think you should know that we is here if you ever want to talk about it.
Well,
Right, mates?
so
Yeah.
so
Look around, like, dear God, back me up on this.
so I think my dad is dead.
Okay.
Which is it sucks. I mean, I have, my adopted dad, Tad. He's a really good guy. And my adopted mom, Tom, she's also really nice. And Tad and Tom were really good people when they found me. When Took found me in the snow. When after I escaped this thing. But I asked if my parents were alive, and it didn't show me my dad. It showed me my mom, but she didn't look like she was rotting. So I guess that's good, but she definitely didn't look like she was conscious, which was not good, but maybe good because being conscious during that is not good. So maybe being unconscious was better. But then it was a lot. Do you have any warm beer? In a rat, maybe?
I was gonna say, yeah, you do.
I've got a smidgen of beer, mead for you, a hot rat mead here.
Okay.
Unfortunately, dude, it's not as hot as you would like it. It's pretty. It's close. It's close.
Oh.
It's warmer than like if you just melted snow or something like that.
Here,
but
give me.
I'm sorry.
Give me the rat, and then I just shoot a firebolt like under it. It doesn't actually touch it, but it just goes like under it, like a little, like.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say I could just like strap it and do some push-ups.
Put it in my armpit.
Yeah. Side note: when Tash says that her father's dead, the level of her strength that took that eye to not go lucky was Herculean.
I would have noticed.
What? So I thought that it just takes the beer and she like I don't know what you pop like the jaw open. Is that how you drink out of a rat?
Like a cork.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a go-gurt.
Wait.
You kind of you grab it and you kind of just.
Okay. Yep, that's the thing that she does. That fan art for that would be good.
Hey.
So she just chugs the beer really quick, and then she's like, so, I mean, I'm sure I told you guys back when I was really tiny, I was on this thing in a bad place, and then, well, I hit my head a lot, and then I wasn't in the bad place, and I was in the snow, and then Took found me, and that's where Took is like he's so good. He's such a good boy. And
he is a good boy. He's a good boy.
She said I'm sure I told you, but she's never told you guys this before. So you're like, oh. Well, so I saw this weird thing like it looks like a weird thing where my mom was in the snow. And weird animals. They're like rhinos with shark faces. I don't really know.
Rhinos with shark faces.
Well, maybe it was just a rhino and a shark face. Okay. Oh yeah, I think it was here because there was so much snow. So that was something. Which I was like, wow, because she's in this little pod thing, which is maybe why she's sleeping. But man, then my head hurt really bad. But that happens a lot. My head has been hurting real bad real lately. Yeah, so, it felt weird.
About that.
I lean over to Dorks. I'm like, I'm a little lost on this one.
Oh, whenever I get lost, I'll just smile a lot.
Okay. Hey, quick detour.
Well, yeah.
Dorks is just in the back.
When about that start, right? Would it have maybe happened, I don't know, shortly after we came out of them kobold mines?
Oh, gee, yeah, I think it did. Yeah,
okay.
Like around that.
Like
yeah.
Around the time you put a magic gem in your brain.
Well, I didn't put it in my brain.
Oh.
It's right here.
we had
It made
magic
a
gem,
weird noise.
not physically, but like,
No, physically it made a weird noise.
right. But it's like in your brain though, because it's like affecting your brain.
Well, yeah, I guess in a way. And then she just says this in your head, in a way that you can hear me like this.
Yep, that's it right there. Yep, exactly that one, right? So, I have Tash. Do you think there might be a correlation?
No.
No. Okay. Sure. Anyone else want to weigh in on this?
That settles it then.
Okay.
No correlation.
Sounds
Well,
about
To
right.
be fair,
Are you
correlation does not equal causation. I get it, but sometimes when there's smoke, there's fire.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it could have been
So does that mean your mom is
what they could have
here?
hurt a lot. I think. Well, I don't know. She's.
You said weird. Was there anything else you could tell us about like where she was, like landmarks? Like, oh, there was a mountain in the distance, or a castle, or
Was there a mountain in the distance or a castle?
Mountain, yeah.
a lake.
Like just a
There
little
were-
guy.
well,
just
there
a
were
little
sure
guy walking
mountains.
around.
She probably thinks that hills are mountains because she's small.
Okay.
Well, there sure were some mountains, and snow, and the weird creatures.
That were rhino sharks, right?
Well, yeah,
Okay.
and then there was like a really nasty looking one,
It looked different.
like a little squibbly. I don't know.
The rhino shark was squibbly, or this is a different creature
Well, I
altogether?
know the other one. It was squibbly.
Okay. Squibbly.
What's a squib?
Yeah. Thank you, Mitzi. That was, yeah.
I should have wrote that down. Tim, what did it look like? It was
I'll
like
show you.
Okay.
I think I have a picture I can send.
Hell yeah, picture.
I was gonna quick draw a picture for you guys.
Okay.
Is it?
I like
Deadeye,
the-
You're doing great here, Deadeye.
Oh, thanks, Mitch. I like I want the kind that Nettle is snacking in World too. Like just eating stuff like
Eating
stuffed nuts
cookies.
or something. Like,
And every time you look back at us, I'm giving you like double thumbs up and smiling really big at you.
Do you just like pull like berries and nuts out of your hair every once in a while? And you just
Come on out of
Bella
your hair.
just sat on the ground with her like chewinga in her hair next to Took, just eating cookies and feeding them to Took as well.
right.
wow, I
One
could
to
be
me,
up to
one
3
to
feet
Took,
shorter
one to the
than you.
chewinga.
I
What?
shared a picture with all of
The
you
shit.
on Roll20. Only Tash has seen
Okay.
this, but Tash, this is what you saw.
Okay. Well, yeah. So they looked like little little squibbly boys with like if a caterpillar and Satan made babies, and then the thing that my mom was in was like this horrific thing, right? That's where she was in the thing, and it looks like when you go to like all the places by the water and they're like, oh, here are seashells, $50 for this one, even though you're like, I just saw that yesterday for free outside.
I don't know what dollars are.
That's
but-
true.
Yeah.
50 gold.
Well,
like
that's actually
$10?
funny. I'm laughing. Right now, Took maybe even did say $. Who the fuck knows? I don't know.
you're saying it was like in a thing. She was in a thing that looked like a giant seashell.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it like flies.
The seashell?
A flying seashell. So
Well,
an
yeah.
air seashell.
Piloted by squibs.
Well, I don't see why you think this is so hard to understand.
Okay.
It was the
No, I'm
thing,
just.
and the
I'm not saying
squigglies.
it's hard to understand. I'm just trying to understand.
It
DM,
looked
can I-
it looked relatively similar to the weird, not similar at all, really, but it reminded me of the skull I found in the mines.
Can I roll history or anything to see if that pings anything in my
Squibbly.
Yeah,
lifetime?
go
Being
ahead.
brought up as
Please do
an
that.
adventurer, son of an adventurer. Like,
Yep.
Do it.
okay, not great. As a 7.
Hell yeah.
So-
yeah, not great. Nothing comes to mind. Like,
Can I
'cause you're
do
explicitly
a
trying to. Sure,
As a like druid?
a druid check. Okay, what are you trying to figure out, druidly?
If I'm
Druid
like if if I've ever encountered these sorts of creatures before?
Actually, you sure can.
A 15.
15's okay. Let me scroll. These sound to you like maybe Tash is describing what is called a carrion crawler.
Oh.
Oh. Nettle, do you want to share that?
No.
They are,
Nettle tells no one.
We're so good at teamwork.
they basically eat carcasses and they're like, yeah, you know, carrion crawler, just as they're basically the vultures, but they look like big grub worms with tentacles and feet, and they're so gross.
So
Hell yeah.
I guess to say that I think my mom might be alive, but
Carrion
I think
crawler.
my dad is gone. And she's safe for now because I think she's in a tube and she's been in there for a hot minute because I was little when we was violently ejected from the space shell. And then
Can you draw this? Can we get some paper from me notebook?
Wait, were you also in this shell?
well, yeah.
Is that
For a
how you were
while.
born? Is that how halflings are born?
Ew. No, that's gross. Halflings are born when
Two halflings who love each other.
maybe we were born in the shell. I don't know.
You haven't seen
Yeah.
another halfling in all. No, you definitely.
Yeah, I'm the only halfling in this world.
I thought they come from eggs.
Well, I think that's racist. I think.
Oh, sorry.
Not really sure.
I know it's
Dragonborn
colored,
pokes his
though.
head out and like, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Could you draw it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's burned into my brain pretty violently.
Are you
Right
asking
now.
her to draw the carrion crawler?
Or the seashell thing.
I'll draw a quick sketch of both. I'm gonna roll just personally for myself.
Yeah,
how
give me a
good my-
performance check.
You want performance?
Let's see.
Performance check don't come up enough, and that's such a good skill. It's kind of a
What
weird
is
skill.
my plus?
Yeah, I agree, Tim.
I swear I had my character sheet open somewhere.
Oh, I have opened 3 times because I didn't think I had it open.
Hey, Tim, you want to know where performance checks will be used quite frequently?
Where?
In the currently in production Sirens Battle of the Bards
Wow.
book that I'm currently
Wow.
reading.
I have
got
$800. What could I wish I had a way to spend some of that. Sorry, what'd you get?
Whatever. My dogs heard the dice roll, and for whatever reason, they're like, "We're done. Let's get up."
It's like
I
it's
got an
game time.
11.
An
Was
11.
not a
Yeah,
not a
it's
good
not
drawing.
that's not a great roll. Yeah, you know, just imagine the image I showed you before, just a little shittier. With
Like
maybe some-
artifacted a few times in like a JPEG artifact.
Yeah, it's sort
like
of this
stick drawings.
Yeah, and maybe there's like some teardrops on it that kind of like ran the ink or what have you, or
Mhm.
charcoal.
Nettle takes it, and I'm just like, yep.
What?
I think that's a carrion crawler.
Did you draw both things? The monster and the air seashell thing?
Well, yeah. So
Which one is the crawler?
This one is
seashell?
the little crawler, and that's the seashell. I can see how you might get a little confused because there are squibblies coming out of the seashell also.
Yeah.
Squibblies were a big theme in the beginning of my life.
Carrion crawlers are like worm vultures.
Boy, that sounds
That's
really
fucking
gross.
terrible. Okay. Tash,
Well, yeah.
I think we should hold on to this drawing.
Yeah.
And we should show it to folks. Be like, hey, you've seen this. Because I think, you know, I don't want to speak for everyone, but like, I think we're all down to maybe help you if we get evidence your mother is up here and in trouble.
I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not one to really question my own artistic ability, but wouldn't it just make more sense to ask people if they've seen a giant seashell?
Sure. We
'Cause,
could do
like-
that. Great. How you feeling about I mean,
Not great, but the
Okay.
beer is helping.
understandable. Do you feel like you could maybe like help us out a bit with?
Well, I would love to help you. Did you guys get to ask your questions?
No, see, it appears as if since you asked the first question, you have to ask all the questions.
The mirror demands your presence.
Yes.
Oh, did it talk to you?
No.
No.
It showed us,
Oh.
and not some. Yeah.
It's
Basically,
a
what all
problem. It
all
won't talk
you.
to us.
Yeah.
Well, so I'll help. It just really hurt my head. Here really bad,
Yeah.
and then over here really bad.
Do you want to try maybe like not having the gem for like a day?
Well, yeah, that's fine. I offered that like a long time ago. You can hold on to it. That's okay. You take it. Take it.
I hold up a bag. Just drop it in the bag, baby.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a good plan.
I do it.
A little
And
Okay.
now I'm blind.
Wrap it up.
Murder gem.
Oh yeah, there's no light.
Do you
Ah!
before we
No,
go,
you're gonna have to point your light.
Yeah.
That was my light.
okay, but before we go
Mhm.
back to the mirror, pardon if this is not the right, if I'm missing cues, but would you like? Can I hold my arms out? Like,
Oh
would
yeah, I
you-
love hugs.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I would stand on top of Took's back
Okay.
to try to. Oh, I guess you're still kneeling.
I'm still. Yeah.
I'll
I'm
just
still,
go in for the hug. Yeah, I love
Okay.
hugs.
that is very awkward at first, and then kind of settled into it. And
She
like, oh, this
hugs
is
you.
nice.
So hard.
Okay.
She's very strong and she's
That's
very emotionally distraught.
Yeah, there's like a bit of your armor, your
You-
weird like artificer armor that's like digging pretty painfully into your side.
She will very quietly, so you don't notice, sneakily wipe boogers on you.
Okay. I'm just gonna let that
Thanks.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel a lot better after that.
Oh, that's good.
That was. Why do you look like me?
In the mirror,
What?
oh,
Why are
yeah.
you? Why? What did you? What? Who are you? What did you do? What are you doing? Wait. Now
I'm gonna
that.
look down and be like, oh, I tried to do the mirror.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
But
We
he did
did.
like a reverse mirror, where like usually the mirror shows what you look like, and he's like, "I'm gonna show the mirror what it looks like."
That's.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
I've been
think.
working on my impressions.
I look at you and you are a little taller, and I'm like, oh yeah, you got the height down and everything. You look exactly like me.
Yeah, I've been practicing. I've been working on my impressions. I'm getting good at them.
It's very good. Yeah, you fooled me
What
for
is
a
the
second.
pack the car in the yard? I
Well,
ride
yeah.
a dog.
Took
very good at
you
this.
start talking like that, and Took starts growling at you.
Shall
What
we
do you-
go to the mirror?
Yeah.
Oh, back there. Okay, so
Oh.
I had any
Proof back to
question.
my normal self.
It's kind of a personal one. It's not a big deal though. Like, do we have anything that's more pressing?
What? I don't.
Oh, I
mean,
have a question that also kind of is kind of a personal one, but you know.
Okay, well, you can just tell me secretly. You can whisper it in my ear, and then I can think it real hard because I think I just thought mine really hard. Can we go back to the mirror? Because
Yeah.
it was really pretty to look at. So we go back to the mirror, and we're all just standing there.
Yeah.
Do we
Okay.
think the mirror won't answer if it hears Nettle ask the question first before you ask it?
We'll find out.
Okay, well now listen. The computer in Galaxy Quest
Write it
still
down.
listen,
Right-
even
right-
though
yeah.
everyone else had the question. They don't listen to the one lady,
That's true.
so it'd be fine.
Okay. So come here. Put it in my brain, please.
Do you want us to like
Um,
step out, or do we? Do you want us to be here? What do we?
and Jennifer, if you want your campaign mates take their headphones off, if this is or not, whatever. It's it's sometimes.
I'm
it's
just like
fun.
go 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 go. Shh. And I like shoo everyone out.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
I don't.
So
Do you want headphones off for
sure.
them?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you
Wait,
three take
get
your
outta
headphones
here.
off.
While we do that, I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Pat's got to poop.
No, baby.
Gotta shake a poop out of a baby.
Yeah.
Don't shake your babies. All
Unless
right,
they gotta poop.
all right, Jennifer.
No.
What do you? I have to poop. Ask the mirror why I haven't pooped in 3 months. What do you what do you ask Tash to ask the mirror?
What does Ravison have to do with my parents?
Well, okay.
What is
Yeah.
the relation between my parents and Ravison?
Well, so that's 2 questions. Which one would you? Do you want both?
I'm just trying to rephrase it. I think the second one.
All right.
So,
What is the relation between my parents and Ravison?
okay. And then I think really hard. What is the relationship between Nettle's parents and Ravisian?
For a moment, nothing happens, and then you see, and Nettle, you see this too, come on the screen. You see a letter written in what looks like blood. It's written.
Do I recognize the handwriting?
No, you do not. It's written in a language that you do not understand. Give me I guess an Arcana check. It's a pretty high check. I'm gonna say, yeah, it's pretty high. I have the number in my head right now. It's pretty high.
Arcana?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Hell yeah. Okay, that's good. So you think that this is written in Infernal. And while you don't know Infernal, you can kind of make out this repeated sort of which might be a name. You're unsure. You can't read it, of course. You're unsure of what it means, but you can kind of tell that it's like signed at the bottom. And it's very, very, spooky bullshit. Some sort of pact, maybe some sort of mission. Maybe, your parents got into some wild things from time to time. It's a little disappointing, I'd say, because it is not very clear what this is. But to the mirror's magic, it feels like it's giving you. No, it doesn't feel. It's attempting. I'm gonna say it feels like it's giving you the right answer. It doesn't feel. That you see, it's one of those things where it's so specific, and then when you see it, you're like, I don't know what this means. But yeah, that's what it is right there. And you, since you wrote well enough, you think that you could probably copy down this name if you needed to in the future.
Okay.
Yep. Is that it?
Yep. Puppy kisses.
Stinks.
I'm back.
And that's where babies come from.
Oh, yeah, of
Oh.
I didn't need to take my headphones off for that.
I don't get it. All right. Maybe you see a slightly confused Nettle and an even more confused Tash.
Very confused.
Okay. I put Deadeye down.
Okay. Thanks. That was fun.
Mittens
real
wiped
good.
a tear.
Josh, give me any dice you like, and we're going for an odds and even rolls. Odds, you have a booger on you.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
Any dice I
roll
like.
any
We'll
dice
do-
you want.
We'll do a D6, a lucky D6. I got a 2.
All right, no booger on you. Congrats.
Yes.
Which means Deadeye has a booger on him.
Okay.
Yeah, you all come back in. Technically, Moonbeam only lasts for a minute, but we're having so much fun. I don't really care.
I thought it was an hour. No, it's a minute. I want to know. Do you mind if I ask? We got 7? We've used 2.
Well, sure.
I mean, if we have any, does anyone have any big overarching pressing questions because I know my dad lost his ring up here. It's like important to him. I kind of want to find it just so I can like rub it in his face.
Real daddy's boy. Get
No,
the
just
praise.
like fuck you, I did it. Here you go, fuck off.
Look,
I'm a
Papa,
daddy's boy.
I found your ring.
No, I don't care.
Aren't you
I don't
proud
want
of me?
anything from him. I don't. No, all I want from him is for him to know I'm fucking better than him, and that's it. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
Okay.
it.
I'm the
For
daddy's
the,
boy.
for the
Alright.
sake of
Crash. Ask the
Getting-
mirror.
getting Deadeye to stop talking, before you even like look at me, I'm gonna be like, and think this in my brain. You can't hear it. Where is Deadeye's dad's ring?
All right, the mirror coalesces, and it looks like a tavern. You recognize this tavern, and you see a large fish that is I guess you'd say mounted against the wall, with a actually, let me see if I can show you.
It's a knucklehead trout, right?
I love this puppy.
Me too.
Do we recognize this inn? Is it one
Yeah.
we've been in before?
Yep. Just want to see if I can get you a hand.
I hope it's not the one where we killed a bunch of people.
The one we're
One of
not
the
allowed
ones.
back in.
We have not been kicked out, exiled of anywhere.
That's true. That's true. I was kidding.
We still have free reign to move wherever we'd like, thankfully.
This whole time, Mittens has still been poking Deadeye for wanting to find the ring.
Okay, you see this. Boop. It's the fish named Old Bitey. And it's actively now. It's like shimmery. We're using sort of like dream logic, I guess you'd say. Lord of the Rings, shadow, put invisible realm logic of
Interesting.
it's like kind of focused in the middle, but increasingly out. It's wavy, all around it. So you kind of see like shoulders of other patrons, and you can't hear anything, but you feel like this fish must be the answer. And you remember that this is the Northlook Inn and Tavern in Bryn Shander.
Home base. What? It wasn't fucking there. It was under our fucking noses the whole fucking time. Okay.
I remember that fish. Someone had enchanted it so that when you walk by, it turns out and sings a song.
I'm gonna grab another beer. Keep talking.
Hell yeah. Free RP! Free RP!
I need to drink after that one.
Oh wow, that was. I didn't mind that one that much. Anybody else
Yeah.
have like a nice lighthearted question? That was good. I
I
think
don't-
that we can
Why?
actually accomplish that.
I feel like the question I want to know that we really should be asking is, how do we turn off the snow?
Oh, gee, that's such a good question. Oh my gosh. Well,
It's
it's
been cold for a long
Yeah.
time.
So,
that's why I'm out.
Nettle,
here.
did you like your answer to your question? I don't even know what the question was. You don't have to. You know what? If you don't want to talk about it, that's okay. Respecting boundaries and
Does
whatnot.
anyone speak Inferno?
That's a good question.
No.
Damn it! No, I don't. I think I
Very
used
common,
to.
Elvish, and giant.
You all speak giant, which is hilarious. Well, not all of you, but a lot of you.
I
Well,
don't.
that's good because I'm a giant.
What, now it's your turn? Get up here.
Technically.
I learned because I in my headcanon, dorks taught me when we were kids.
Oh,
Yes.
cute.
This is true.
No Inferno.
Baby. Okay, so do you want to ask how do we turn the snow off?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
Okay.
I don't know if I would word it
What a
that
great
way.
question. Yeah, how would you phrase it?
Let's see.
The rhyme of this particular, I don't know.
You
Like,
see, like
So okay,
no, because
so
it's
we
called the rhyme. Is this whole like?
you're
that what it's
but the
called?
characters wouldn't know that.
no.
Yeah, we would know that.
So we know that the Frostmaiden is causing this.
You don't know that, but
No, we
yeah,
don't know that.
You do,
Okay.
you do, but you don't. You're pretty
Okay.
sure. Well, when you first started off your quest, everyone probably had their own thoughts and feelings, but now that you've kind of chatted with more slightly fucked up beings, they keep mentioning oral. So
Okay. So I would probably word it, how do we make this horrifically long winter go away?
okay. Nothing happens for a moment. You hear an old computer sound as if it's connecting to AOL for a second. The edges of the mirror itself sort of like frost over, weirdly. And you see, God damn, what would you see here? All right, I'll get the easy one out of the way. You see a cabin where there is actually some grass around it, and zooms out, and it's in the middle of a forest. And kind of, it zooms out more. It's near a lake, and you can kind of put two and two together. You think this cabin might be in this forest that you're in. And basically just it's like a dark cabin where there's not as much snow. In fact, some places there's no snow. There seems to be a little bit of snow around the cabin, but like there's definitely a patch. It's like in a clearing in the forest. There's definitely like several patches of something you haven't seen for quite some time, which is grass.
Nice.
We should ask
Then it probably shows you something incomprehensible.
Okay.
So I guess I'm just gonna say, part of me wants to like just look up, I don't know, what's a language, look up like like tell you what you see in Portuguese or something like that. But yeah, you basically see like a frigid area, and it kind of keeps shooting around. You see a hexagonal room with different inscriptions. Goes way too fast for you to read. You're trying to stop it, right? Because before the other ones, you didn't realize it, but you had a little more control than you thought. Maybe with the old Bidey situation, it like kind of shifted a little bit, and then you put two and two together, and you realize that you can't control it, but it's like you're kind of controlling it. This you have absolutely no control. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. Well, you're good at those, I hope.
Me or everybody?
Just you.
Oh, okay. Constitution, where are you at?
You're strong. I believe in you.
Do it.
It's not bad. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Oh, hell yeah.
Another great roll. Okay, you have what feels like a horrible ice cream headache, but you don't take any damage. It hurts.
Brain freeze?
Brain freeze, thank you. You're able to avoid it, and for just 1 second, this is really fun. I'm enjoying this. You get to see boop bada boop bada boop bada boop. You see this,
Oh, God.
Ooh.
and that's when you have to make your saving throws. You see this spooky shit.
This guy is really pretty.
Yeah. So only I see that?
Only you see that. Well,
So-
no, I guess you all see it because it's in the
Okay.
mirror. It's kind of an odd situation, right? It's channeling through you, and so like as it's like shifting around this frozen environment, your force of will lets it stop for a second, and then that's when you get just like inundated with ice in the head, and it's only for a fraction of a second. You all see it. It's very spooky in the mirror, and then it kind of stops. And that was a tough one, but.
Can we talk for just 2 seconds about how batshit it is that Skeletor's castle was a skull face? Because it's like, if he wasn't who he was, having like a skull face around your gate of your castle is like, oh, cool, bad guy, intimidating. But the fact that his face is also a skull means it's not necessarily just like an intimidating skull. It's he made a gate out of his face, which like if he just had like a human face, it'd be like it's just like a fleshy human face, and the mouth is like the gate. It's kind of fucked up. It's like I want the gate of my castle to be my face.
It's big evil villain energy. Like
Did I get to brag to you yet that I edited the pitch video for that new series?
Oh, that's awesome!
Hey, hell yeah!
That looks like a really fun show. I'm very excited about it.
You're so famous.
More like infamous, am I right? No, I'll leave
I love
Philly.
Three Amigos. We almost watched it the other day. Any other questions? You see Tash sort of recoil.
Oh,
And
How many was
it's
that? 4?
quite cold in
Four.
That
there.
was 4.
we should so it showed us that cabin. We should be like, specifically, where the fuck is that cabin? Like,
Well,
draw us a map, Nira.
I think you got a vibe. You think because it zoomed out, and you feel like it wouldn't take you super far of the way to get there.
Okay.
Mr. Dorks, do you have anything that you'd like me to ask? That last one was kind of creepy, but it hurt my head. But I think we have 3 more.
Yeah, how's my dad doing?
Okay.
I live like so far away.
Oh.
I just
My
asked.
family lives like way far
I mean,
away.
that's
from
really
this place.
sweet.
How's
like-
Dork's dad doing?
Okay.
Josh, tell us. Actually, you have complete free reign here.
The mirror would probably just show. What time of day is it here?
Early-ish, maybe.
Like in the morning?
I have no fucking idea. I'd say
Yeah.
early-ish, unless your guys' schedule got so fucked up because of long rest and fighting.
That's the long rest is what throwing me off. But I would
It's
say it would probably
it's 11 p.m.
11 p.m.
A.m. Sorry.
11 a.m. Okay, so then it would probably show a beautiful mountain farmland,
Mhm.
and there's this really big tree, and there would be my massive father sitting at the base of the tree,
Just a massive
looking at the
daddy.
sky, relaxing, as he always does when he is not adventuring, because he's retired now.
Well, gee, is that like a normal sized tree that your dad is by? Or is that like a little shrub?
That was, that was probably a normal sized tree. Yeah, he's very big.
Oh, wow.
Is that your home?
Yeah, that's home.
Can
Yeah,
we go
looks-
there?
Yeah, I want to go
Yeah.
there.
And for the first time, Dorksalim's, or your Folbalg companion, his father, actually sort of looks at the thing.
Oh.
He looks a little.
Oh yeah, he certainly would.
You see him
be
make
yeah, I
eye
know what that is.
contact with, like at the camera, so to speak.
I wave.
I wave.
He does not wave back.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi, Unky.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah,
I
you
wanna
would
tap on the
certainly-
mirror.
The longer that you're staring at him, the more distressed he's becoming. What type of what class was your father?
If he was gonna be a class, he would be a paladin,
Okay.
but he famously did not deal damage. He was more of a defender and a healer.
Okay. So he grasps.
He's a pacifist.
He grasps something that looks like you see like a little bit of a necklace, and he grasps something, and then into feed.
That makes sense.
My dad was a paladin.
My dad was just a pal.
And Nettle,
I don't
that's
think a
weird.
very good
That's
word.
your dad. Just kidding.
My dad's a dick.
Oh!
That's also your dad.
That's also all of your dads. You didn't realize it.
We're family!
You're overboard.
Take that, Robinson!
Cousins.
This is Fast and Furious to me.
I love. Oh, hold on. D&D campaign. One requirement: all players play like half elf, half dwarf, and it's
Oh.
they're all have this. You have the same parent. You don't know.
Yeah,
though.
look for your dad. Where you at?
Like, wait a minute.
We're all the same age.
The BBEG is their
Yeah,
their
it's like,
dad.
wait, today's my birthday. Wait, today's my birthday.
My
Wait,
birthday was
were we all
yesterday.
birthed at the same time? No, your dad
I
fucked
want this to be a
7
thing
people
now.
the same night. It was
The
rad.
same night.
and your town has very, very on schedule pregnancies.
Okay.
It's weird.
Yeah.
That was like 5. We got 2 more. We got anything pressing? Where's the quest log? What should we like?
And we're just like turning in the
Should we?
the pockets.
Ask about
Ooh.
Sephiroth? Sefik? Yeah.
Well, I was gonna ask. Can we kill him? Can we take him if we had to?
Could we? Of course we could.
I
Look
like
at
that
us.
spirit, Tash.
Flexes.
But definitely
Yeah.
lady with no pockets. That should be one of the questions.
Okay. So do you want me to ask what do you want me to ask?
Oh wait, should we ask about the lottery?
What's that?
You know, the death lottery. The one we stopped it in the one town. We saved Mitzi from certain death, certain
Many
painful
good
frozen
questions.
death.
Well, okay, so we stopped it. So what do you
In the one town, but there's 10 towns here.
You're not wrong.
But what are you gonna ask about? Didn't we
You
find
guys,
out
Like
that it was
who
rigged?
was like
Or like, does it
just
actually
rigging
work?
it?
Because maybe we're on the wrong side of things. Maybe it actually is saving people. Like-
Yeah, the towns that haven't done it have like 14 people like extra die, and I was like, hey, it's just one
Yeah.
person.
So I would like to give examples of questions that I think that we should ask, but I worry that it'll just take those as what I'm asking.
Tash, I think at this point you've asked enough questions that it feels a little different. You have to concentrate more.
So I think if we ask about the lady with no pockets, we're going to have to specify because there could be many women without pockets because in today's sexist society, there's not a lot of pockets.
It's a fucking travesty. It's
Some
like, what?
pockets are fake.
Why don't
Yeah.
you write
Yeah,
that
yeah.
down? Women's pockets.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
you
you
should
fucking tell
invent
us are smoking.
Pockets.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to ask that.
That's just the only thing I remember about it.
Well,
Is that
she
we're
has
looking
it,
for
yeah.
somebody
I
with a
believe
thing with a
she's
pocket.
Yeah.
holding something, and I was like,
Yeah.
why doesn't she put it in her pocket?
I believe I'll help you a little bit. Someone, an older lady, asked you that. What the fuck was her name? She mentioned that she's looking for an associate of hers.
Yes.
And the associate carries around an orb, which you guys latched onto. Is like, oh, she carries it because she's in her pockets.
Yes. The orb is the thing we should be asking about.
And
Does she say what
you know
kind
her
of
name? I can find it in 6 seconds, but I forget what
Okay.
it is.
Be
Okay.
right back.
Should we title this episode 20 questions, JK just 7?
Basically. Well, I mean, we
Um,
do have a bunch of questions. So there's the lady with the orb.
Mhm.
Then there's the question about what was the other?
Veli Ann Harpel, I believe. I'm
Yes.
hopeful that she introduced herself and I didn't just whatever. But
I think she did.
yeah. I don't know how you would. I mean, your characters probably remember things better than the players do because you.
Yeah.
Oh, especially
Oh, yeah.
Deadeye. 100% Deadeye.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, Veli Ann is looking for someone, and she mentioned that she has some sort of orb. And
Yeah,
she
I think
had,
that's the only other.
kobolds with her.
I think it's the only other quest that we haven't like gotten an answer to.
Well, because we have a lead on the man-child that lives in somewhere,
The castle,
mom's
the
basement.
cult.
I'm
Yeah.
just chomping at the bit for that one, right?
Yeah. And then so Sefik and Orb Lady. Was there anything? Because we have what 2 questions left?
We never figured out who was rigging the lottery. Did we?
No, we don't know who's rigging it. No, we just know that it was rigged. We have I mean, we have like a kind of an idea, but we don't have like a for sure answer.
Because if we get to that person before Sefik does, then we can meet Sefik there, and then we can have our like boss battle.
True, but we should let Sefik. Josh saying we should let Sefik just kill that guy and then get Sefik after. 2 pigs, 1 rock.
2 pigs, 1 blanket.
Boom.
Is Castle Grayskull where the widow's kid is?
No, that's
Oh.
that's when we asked the question about how to stop this. No, and then it was like Castle
Curious
Grayskull.
if
Bye.
It's not the same.
What's
castle.
the deal with Chardolin?
Okay, another question.
Ask it. How do we save the day and solve all the quests and be the greatest heroes? And
How do I get more questions? That's a good one.
How do we
Yeah,
get to
yeah,
level
yeah,
four?
yeah.
for semicolons.
How do we get to level 4?
We sleep. I build a wagon and we sleep. Damn. Okay, so yeah, we have to pick 2 of these questions, right?
Yeah.
That's all we have left. So I'm partial to the orb lady since
We have no lead on that.
we have
Yeah.
nothing on that one. That's going to be
Same.
harder to track. I'm not super worried about Sefik.
No, I think we take him next time we see him. I think we just fucking shoot him on sight.
Right, but I
Okay.
mean, like, he's just traveling around the towns, so, like, we're going to bump into him again.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway.
I'll take him out.
And then so... But then, I don't know.
I think on, like, Mittens' list of priorities, he's actually been very concerned with the amount of citizen murder going on within the towns. So if we want to... I don't know,
We know the
Yeah.
murders are either coming from the lottery or Sefik.
No,
Yeah.
no, we know Sefik is doing the murdering. He said it.
Yeah,
But I
well,
mean,
I mean,
like, the
he's
lot- I
a
guess
the
it's
town.
the
It's
lottery
serial
serial
killer.
killer.
What,
The
yeah, I
lottery.
mean, the murders
Yeah.
are happening by
So-
one or the other or both are doing
I like the
them.
idea of orb girl for one.
Yeah.
Something we gotta work out the wording of like how we stop the fucking lottery, right? Like how we make this shit like because this is barbaric. These like freezing to death executions on innocent folk. So I'm all for that, Mitzi. I agree with you. We should try and stop it.
Should those be the 2 questions then?
But like, what? How do we word? I feel like the first one's pretty straightforward. It's like, where's the girl with the orb and no pockets? And then the other one's like, how do you want to phrase it for stopping the lot? Is it how do we stop the lottery without dooming everyone in Icewind Dale to a frosty extinction?
How do we stop Oro?
Okay, one
Yeah. How do
Well,
we?
that's the cabin. That question is the cabin.
one step at a time. And then I think
One
really
step
hard.
at a time.
And one stab at a time. And then I say, where is nope. Oh man, I had it. Think hard.
How
The girl with
when
the
you
orb.
when you
Oh,
when
Press free to erase and
Have you ever
re-record.
had
Stop
a
talking.
dream?
I'm trying to think really hard. Bad brain. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Where is Veli and Herpel's associate that has no pockets and carries the orb?
Okay. You see. What do you see? Okay. Oh, how the fuck would I find this? Okay.
Tim frantically searching orb.
I think there is art of it.
Orb, no pockets. Orb, no pockets.
Because I can tell you what you see. What you see is a hand, dead, sticking out of the ground.
Oh no.
Grasping
Oh, shit.
the orb
Oops.
out of the
Oh.
snow.
Is that all we see?
For now, I can't remember at all where
That could be anywhere.
it shows up. Yeah, it's not super helpful.
Is it like a humanoid hand?
It's a humanoid hand.
But wait. If we know what the orb looks like, I'm pretty sure there are spells to help us find it.
Yeah, what does the
True.
orb look like?
It's dark. I want
Like
to
Charlotte?
No, it's not. It's not. That's a
Oh.
great question. Great question. I'm just scrolling to see if I can find a picture. I think there is one.
I want to
Um,
be honest. The whole time I had imagined this woman with no pockets holding an orb in my brain. The Beauty and the Beast song where she's like, "There goes the baker with his tray like oh," and I just imagine like some woman trotting down the street holding
Yeah.
this orb. And now the fact that she's fucking murdered, dead in the
Is that woman
cold.
with the big giant orb?
She's dead up in the snow.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know where she is. It might just be like frickin' side
like-
art, but it's somewhere. I mean, it
It's
zooms out. A
been-
lot of snow.
Dead for a while?
It's classic thing.
I imagine it's-
Preserved by the ice type situation.
Yeah.
Extremely frostbit.
Ice stays off the
Is there-
decomposition.
Can we tell that, like, it's just snow everywhere? Like, no trees or anything?
I just found the picture that has the art of Brunhilde where they get it from.
Damn.
Wow. Wow.
No, I think that the most interesting, I guess, feature of this area is it's like flat. It's like the ice wastes. I believe our good friend Mittens recognizes this as like the northern area of Icewind Dale.
Oh, that's a lead.
Okay.
Oh,
But again, that's a huge fucking area. It's that. That's what you see. You
Is
see
it a
that.
ferret?
It's
just
that.
It
looks
is.
like okay.
Is that
It
a
looks
ferret?
Look, I know you
inappropriate for a
can't see
second
it
there.
very well, but it is just dark, and it looks cold.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
about it.
I knew it was
Right.
a book, but
is-
I don't know
is
where
that
it
a
comes
ferret?
I just looked up Frostmaiden orb, and that was like the
Oh,
third picture in Google.
up.
So
Hell yeah, orb.
So the frozen body is somewhere that Mittens has been before.
Mhm.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
so there's a ferret
Maybe.
by it.
Well,
I
you know,
want
the
the
general
animal.
environment.
Are those native to certain towns?
Uh-huh.
Frost ferrets.
Yeah, so you do see that weasel. You see a weasel kind of like scratching at the snow and kind of sleeping next to it.
Maybe if we find other weasels, we can find that weasel.
Probably. I can talk to him.
Well, that sounds like a lot.
I feel
of
that's
fun.
racist to assume they all know each other.
Wait, Mr. Mittens, how do you feel about weasels?
They're basically just large rats.
Oh no
They're like long rats.
But
Like
they're
long
really
rats,
not. They're really cute.
Agree
and-
to disagree.
Huh.
There's probably a weasel in the rat cloak somewhere.
Oh no.
You see the long one here. I'm pretty sure that's not a rat.
The tassels.
I've got weasel tasks.
Jesus.
My weasel brassiere.
It's the softer fur. You got to.
I'm gonna try it over.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So that's what we saw.
Yep. You see this? Boop, pop. I finally found it.
Hey.
Oh. Fun.
Beautiful.
Oh, so the arm is like
He's very cute. I want the
Yeah, they
weasel
look
to be
more
a
like a
pet.
cat. That's why they're called polecatt's, Mittens, because they're cats, not mice.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So-
now that we know.
Also, rodents have.
That lady has
Particular-
really creepy fingers.
She
Well, she's dead now, so like, they're like
Their
frostbitten, and you know.
Sonar doesn't have creepy fingers.
That's true.
Well,
Yeah, it's
Sonar was
debatable.
preserved. Yeah, right. Yes, that is
mean-
debatable.
I mean, your fingers look very nice.
She's been outside the whole time. She's
Okay, good.
She's just gonna warn us if anything's approaching because somehow
Mhm,
she's got a really good like extrasensory. She can just like tell if
Yeah.
stuff is
She's
in her.
probably a level 12. Let's be
She's
real.
been
No.
cleaning,
Playing
I
with
guess you'd say.
dolls.
She goes like she makes like a little beep noise and like the way it echoes off surfaces. She knows if there's something out there.
She echolocation.
Yeah, she's bad.
She's sonar.
She's been kind of like cleaning, so to speak, the tomb. You know, cleaning off snow, some parts, some twigs, and things like that off others.
Okay.
We had one more question.
Okay, so now that we know where the area is, last one, I think.
Maybe.
Is it? Should we ask like how we stopped the lottery, or is the lottery actually helping?
But do you think the
or-
mirror's gonna know what the lottery is? I mean, I guess
I
I knew
think- I
everything. I
mean,
just
it-
feel like that
yeah.
you could, because I've done lotteries that are just like a scratch off and nobody got hurt. So
yeah, but we're talking about a very. I feel like it's getting good. It picks up on what you're intuiting, right? You're like,
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
it's trying to trick us.
or you just say
Yeah,
whenever
it's
you
like a
reference it, you
reverse
say,
genie. It's actually doing what we want.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Or you just start your sentence like, mirror, in regards to the lottery system that results in painful frozen deaths of innocent folks. ... Question.
okay, so
Pretty
do
cool,
we
then.
want to know if the deaths are helping, or we want to know who's the one telling the deaths to happen?
I would explicitly say that it is not helping.
Well, I would too. So I guess
Okay.
we don't need that answer.
Right.
Cool.
I don't think it helps.
Okay, so then who's doing it? Who done it?
Like how we stop it, or who's?
Well, that's an and. So we need maybe just one. I could try an and.
I think
we haven't tried that
stopping
yet.
it would be smarter because who
Or-
started it doesn't matter.
Well, maybe if we ask how to stop it, it'll show us the person that's doing it, and then the stopping it is the murder.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, I'm already there. I'm imagining there's a nefarious thought behind this, and it's gonna culminate in us doing away with them.
Okay. Okay. Give me a second.
Mhm.
That's how these things usually go.
Mirror. In regards to the death lottery of the sacrifices of humanoids, how do we stop the lottery death murders?
So, as you're kind of connecting, you're realizing that the mirror is not good at giving advice, and it's sort of like a key in a lock. You're sort of, when you're phrasing that question, you get close to what it likes, and then it kind of fizzles away. But you think that you can kind of this is, the more you're using it, the more it seems like this mostly just shows you things. So it can't really make value judgments from what you can tell. Like it's almost like you're holding on to the question in your mind, and then it slips out of your grasp once you start to ask what I would consider advice.
Okay, so I know that didn't work. Then I will
but
reword it without
chunk of it-
discussing with my friends, because they can't hear what I'm thinking.
Try who must we kill to prevent further murders?
You can't hear my brain questions. Let's see. Wait. Okay. Who orchestrated? No, that's a big word. I don't want to confuse it. Who?
This mirror is a real dum-dum.
No, Tash is very dumb. She shouldn't be in charge of this.
I leaked a dad pit for you guys in the chat.
Okay.
Whoa.
Who?
Big.
Who is in charge of the murder lottery, the sacrificial murder lottery?
You
Who?
see the mirror coalesce into our good friend Nearth inside his office. You see him take a message and place it into what you first like. Oh, it's like a messenger pigeon message note thing or whatever. And what it puts the message into, what beast is, can only be described as a snake with wings.
Wing snake.
Wing snake.
Like a wyvern without legs.
It's
No, didn't like
smaller.
that fucker.
Literally a snake with wings. Literally a flying snake.
Well, so he's the bad guy.
I mean, snakes are traditionally the most trustworthy animal. So I don't know, maybe it's a good message he's sending.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not saying that the snake is the bad guy. I mean, the
snakes are
snake,
cool.
he's not. He's just doing his job. You know, you gotta make a living somehow.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
But I wouldn't let me ask the question that Mr. Deadeye told me to ask. I tried, and my brain was like, no. So I just asked who's responsible for the murder lottery, and when it showed him. I don't think it was the snake. I can't stress that enough. I don't think it was the snake.
I'm confident it wasn't the snake either.
Oh, good. I'm glad we're all on the same page.
All right. So
Well,
what we want to do, we want to kill this nut now. I'm all for that one. That guy's a dick.
Okay.
We want to go to creepy cabin in the woods,
Oh yeah.
or go find the orb, the R.I.P. the poor deceased orb girl.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. One edit. The orb was not where Mittens was. You see water around it, and you see an island shaped like a snowflake. And then Tash, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Hmm.
Snowflake Island.
With
That's literally
disadvantage.
what I would say.
Disadvantage.
Wait.
Oh.
Con disadvantage?
Yes, because this is the second
You
time
just-
it's happening.
Do you just roll that twice?
And then take the lower one.
Well, yeah, but so if I do it in D&D Beyond, do I have to do anything special? Or I just roll it twice?
Let's just roll it twice.
Okay.
I don't really know.
I'm trying to learn how computers work. Life is a struggle. I got
You
a
don't need 'em.
17. Oh, I thought that was a 1. It was a 7. So 12.
12. Okay. You take 20 cold damage.
Yeah. Oh.
Damn.
Oh my god.
And you did that when you asked about the orb. And you've gotten over
Okay.
it, and you asked these other questions.
I'm in pain.
As it feels like shards of ice stab into your brain. Similarly, when you looked at the Castle Grayskull thing. So, who knows what that means?
Damn. That's rude.
I'm glad this is over. Do I feel any different having asked the 7th question?
So that's 7 questions you asked?
That was, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are keeping
Mm-hmm.
track. No.
We're honest.
We know that was 4. Yeah, that was 7.
That makes sense. Yeah, nothing, nothing specific.
Okay.
No.
Then since I got a stabbing pain in my head, I'm gonna try to ask one more question.
Okay.
Be like, why does my head hurt?
Did she?
Why do you keep doing that?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Okay. Are there still 5 Tashes in the mirror?
It actually powers down, so to speak.
Okay.
Nettle, mark off both your second level spell
Okay.
slots.
Yep.
That feels fair to me. Even though that was longer than 2 minutes, but you know what? It was so fun. Yeah, and the map doesn't do the mirror doesn't do anything else. It seems to stop glowing. The inherent magics within depleted.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak some heals on.
Please do.
you. Let's see how many I got. You guys can keep going. I'll just roll.
While you're doing that, out of character, me, Susie, really thinks it's funny that none of you took the opportunity to ask why Tash became a murderer out of nowhere.
Yep.
So,
Oh,
I mean, I trust
I think
you. So why would they?
Maybe she was
Yeah.
murdered the
all-
whole time. You don't know. Who's to say?
I feel like we all know it's because of the gem, but
It's like, I don't know. It's the gem.
the gem that you took away from me.
That's a waste of crystal. You're still
My
attuned
shiny.
to it.
My
so
precious.
Five.
Are there any other rooms that we haven't been in?
Yeah.
I will tell you, no. We've been in all of them.
Excellent.
Okay.
Oh.
So we've got a choice to make, mates. We could go after the orb girl and try and retrieve it. Could go
Well,
to
probably
creepy.
We should finish this quest. The moose. We should probably go.
Or the moose.
Yeah, we
Oh,
should
like
turn
return and get
yeah,
over
dump all that
the
stuff
reward.
off and then we
Yeah,
should go
yeah,
first.
yeah.
16 HP you get back.
Yay, thank you.
But we do the creepy cabin. We said was not
Most
too
likely
far,
on the
right?
way, a little bit a kiss out of the way.
Back to town,
back to
to
town.
Lonelywood.
Yep.
So, do we want to stop at the cabin on our way back to Lonelywood, or go to Lonelywood and then go back out to the cabin?
Cabin first.
Okay.
Sure.
I like it, Betsy. I like that adventure.
Work smarter, not harder.
Let's do it.
Short rest before we go.
Double down on the
It's only
quest.
an hour.
All right, you take a quick lunch.
Yes.
Short rest if you need to use any hit die, or if you're a warlock. That'd be
Or
funny
monk.
if one of you was a secret warlock. It's like, I'm a ranger. Eldritch Blast. Yeah, short rest. You can click the short rest button if you'd like. Sonar has kind of like broken off some of like the dead tree limbs, and it looks a lot more tidy outside, I guess you say. Still a lot of snow.
Oh.
The gnomon in the moon dial automatically sort of like melts the snow. But she kind of breaks the parts that have frozen with the melted snow, so that it's not like a ring of ice. She breaks all that. Like, are we leaving, Serdar?
Yeah.
Yo, we just gotta pack up all this meat and stuff.
We really need like a wagon.
Yeah, that'd be useful.
I mean, we
Hey,
have.
Deadeye, can you make me a really cool, like, druid head crowned tiara moose antler thing?
I would fucking love to. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
We
I
really need to start bringing the back speaks with us.
wait.
How big is a
okay.
wagon?
Wait.
Well, we're gonna make a wagon. Yeah.
This was
all
a
that
giant
lumber.
moose, correct? Like
Yeah.
this is bigger than a normal
Yeah.
moose.
Mhm.
Do you know how big those antlers would be? You won't be able to. It'll break your neck.
Like,
Oh,
that's what I'm
no,
trying to
like,
build
we're
it.
I
carving
want
it
to turn
out of,
one of
like,
them
a
into like an
small one.
axe too.
Yeah,
Like
we're
a
gonna
weapon,
build-
like a melee weapon.
Yeah, we're gonna build it
We're gonna,
into.
like, carve mini little, like, antlers out of
Yeah,
one of
yeah.
them.
Okay.
We're not just gonna, like, glue them
okay,
to
that
your
makes
head.
more
Yeah,
sense. That's, I'm
yeah.
like, that, no. You could literally make like a bunk bed out of one of them.
Tim, I want to turn one of them into a weapon, a melee weapon.
That'd be
File
dope.
the edges of the points and the big smooth edge into like a
Are
blade.
you strong enough to carry that?
No, but you might be. Or somebody.
I'll use weapons, but yeah, I would be strong enough. I got law and order right here.
Hey.
Right.
Okay, our short rest.
Yes.
And
Snacks.
Done.
into the
Wait. Before the short rest, I also Tash, you're not at full health, right?
No, I am now.
Okay, good.
I'm good. I took one little hit dice thing and then
Alright. Fine.
Yeah.
Kai.
back to full
Okay.
HP.
And
Hell yeah.
Probably we should get Tash's hand looked at when we go somewhere, maybe.
Oh yeah, how's that looking?
I
It's
can,
a
you want me to
little-
medicine check it?
So
It's a little
gnarly.
crusty, but it feels okay.
Yeah, that's gross.
I can look. I'm a doctor.
Wait,
What?
hand check. Show me your
Hand
hand.
check.
It's like a
Like, oh, yeah, no, mine is pretty gross in comparison.
Brett and Pat, I reached off that artist that did the sexy Sonar fan art, and they let me use that art for the token, as you can see, in
Excellent.
Roll20.
Hell yeah.
Sexy sonar.
Sexy Sonar.
You love to see it. I can investigate your hand and such.
Kai.
I think my hand it's okay.
I think you're good because I magically healed you. So I
Yeah.
mean, like,
I mean, just for funsies, it's crispy and gross, but it's
Exactly.
not,
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt anymore.
Yeah, it's like in Game of Thrones how Jon Snow always clenches his burnt hand after the first book.
Mm-hmm.
that was the small guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's Tyrion Lannister.
No, no. That's the very small man. I mean, like the one that 5'6" Twitter was like. They would
Yes,
always
Kit
go
Harington
up for.
is short.
He is
Yeah,
short,
yeah,
yeah.
that guy.
Very handsome.
I remember 5'6" Twitter like
5'6"
standing that
What's
guy.
five? What does that mean?
Twitter for the
people who
guys
are
that are
5'6".
5'6".
Oh, okay. That's a minute. Wow.
He's 5'8",
Okay.
like me, a king.
Oh.
He's
Wait, if his
huge.
official height is as an actor is 5'8", it's
Then,
actually
yeah.
5'6".
Have you seen his tennis movie? Like
Yes, the funny
7
one,
Days
the
in
Andy
Hell or whatever
Samberg
it's
one.
called. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's so good.
it was like
Okay.
an HBO special thing.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Oh yeah.
The only thing I can think of to get all this moose meat back is to use our rope and its fur and pile the meat onto the fur and
Oh,
tie the
like
rope and all of
yeah.
us drag it back. That's because I don't have much in my
Or-
inventory.
Doesn't someone have like a net that we could use?
Yeah. That'd be
Yeah, we
better
play
to
something
not.
like that. I can carry a lot of stuff. I'm
have a bag of
very,
holding?
very strong.
I don't think we have one yet.
Punchy and Tash are very strong. I think you can handle it.
Yeah,
And the rest
I
of
can,
us will keep a lookout.
Yeah, I
Pretty
can
sure I've thought
easily
of that.
carry
Yeah.
300 pounds, and I don't have armor or weapons.
Pretty sure the moose weighs more than 300 pounds, but
Well, we're not
But
taking.
we're not
of it, are
taking
we?
bones. We're only taking the.
Antlers
Hell
and
and
meat.
meat.
Fur and
And
the antlers.
Do we kind of want its head? Or I blew its
You
head
blew
away.
the head.
Shit.
There's no head.
Yeah, the
It's
head's
Yeah.
gone.
Shit. Curse my RP.
There is
Cursed
no
by
head.
excellent aim.
Are we bringing the hide though to prove like the
Yeah.
right moose?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So we're
Well, and
we're
to
wrapping
make,
the meat.
make clothing out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're,
Yeah,
we're
but we need
using
to
the meat
prove
as a
that we
backpack
killed
to
it.
carry. Or not the meat. The hide is a backpack to carry the meat.
Yep. Hide
Yeah,
plus
it's-
rope plus meat equal backpack meat.
Okay.
Meat
Yeah, it's
backpack.
probably
Antlers.
180 pounds.
Are
Easily.
we sure we don't want to drop this all off in town? And then
Well, we
set
can
out
just
for the
leave
cabin?
it by a tree.
Okay.
Well,
I would
the
rather
whole
drop it
world
off
is
now.
our
Be there.
refrigerator.
There is this forest is fuck full of wild animals, and you're gonna
I
leave
think
a
it'd be
bunch of
smarter to
meat.
drop it off
Just
and then.
dragging meat.
Yeah, I think it'd be smarter to drop it off because we're gonna attract bears.
A streak
Jesus
of red in the snow wherever we go.
Yeah, you guys
fine.
get attacked by like 37 bears. Like every
Yeah,
15
and
feet. Roll initiative. You got attacked by 2 more bears.
Yeah, I can only sweet talk so
Think
many
about the
bears.
bear meat we could get though.
That's true.
Oh my God.
Should we just give
But
up
we don't
on
have a way of
questing and
carrying
open a
it.
butcher shop?
Yeah, this is like
I think
Oregon
so.
Trail where you would farm too much meat because it's fun to play the shooting mini game.
Every time,
Yeah.
Tim, I was always doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got
so much meat.
Ramesses like leather armor had like a +1 to it, right? That I was gonna
Yes.
go get repaired.
Yeah,
Or
it's
that I
currently
was.
broken, but it
I'll
can
work
be
on it.
repaired. Yeah.
I can't work on it here.
Well, yeah.
You can mess with
I have
it with
tools.
your hour. Give me some sort of check. I don't know.
Investigation? Like, I don't
Yeah, I
know.
mean, I bet you have like a higher.
Don't you have like Tinker's tools or something?
Yeah, proficiency. So whatever you do, add your proficiency to it. So what? Yeah, just add your proficiency plus whatever skill you think makes sense. Maybe intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe like
Okay.
a Arcana check or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I was thinking Arcana is a stand-in for like mechanical, because I'm using spells, but I'm like
Mhm.
skinning them as like mechanical things. Okay.
Okay, yeah, do that. Arcana
Come
check,
on.
please.
Come on. Nice. That's a 19.
All right. You seem you've identified how it's broken, and you feel like if you spent a couple nights working on it, since some of the magics within it, it seems like it takes time. It takes effort, as opposed to it's like not necessarily hard. It just takes a long time to do.
Now,
I think-
I figured out how it's broken. I just need to spend a couple nights. It's not necessarily hard. It's just going to take a little bit of time. I figured out how the magic works.
Hell
Can
yeah,
you make it
tedious
look
pleasure.
cooler?
Probably can. You think
Yeah.
so?
Sure. Why not? Let's fucking get wild.
Put antlers on it.
You get some paint. You go find some paint, and we'll fix it, and then we'll paint it to look badass as fuck.
Well, you could do antlers on like your head, and then antlers on like your shoulders and your
Oh, yeah.
elbows, and just antlers everywhere.
You're gonna be
so
all
no
kind
matter-
of pointy.
Nobody would mess with you.
Antlers would make cool wings, I think, too. Face them down.
That's
Antler
such a good
wings.
idea.
They're really neat. I can carry some things too, if you'd like.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, because undead, you got like
Excuse
inhuman
me.
strength.
But don't
Nothing.
That's
What? Okay, do you
insensitive.
Don't be rude.
Excuse me.
reverse alive or inverse alive?
I've been blessed and cursed with a second chance.
Easy.
Okay.
Same, my friend.
Aren't we all mood?
Okay. Let's set out. And Missy, you seem pretty strong. You want to go cabin first, with all our stuff.
I think the smarter thing to do would be to dump everything off and then go back to the cabin. Because if the cabin's not gonna move.
Yeah, that's true.
And we
That's
can
right
maybe
there.
build that
Well,
wagon. Maybe we can hang out in town and build that wagon. With your
We
idea,
could do
Punchy.
that and then drag the wagon there, but that would
Yeah,
probably
bring the
take a
extra,
really
'cause
long
who knows?
time.
Well, we
Maybe
could
there'd be
go get
lots
our
of loot in the
extras.
cabin, Mitts.
Might be a wagon there. Who's to say?
All right, fine. Let's drop off the meat.
Yeah, because then we don't. Then I don't have to sit here and flirt with bears all day. So we can get through them.
it's gonna. You're still dragging a lot of meat through a lot of snow.
I'm dragging nothing. I can carry 300 pounds.
Okay, gotcha,
easy.
gotcha. Okay, so you set off from the elven tomb. Sarnar with you. She throws up her sort of like hood that you gave her. She's very likes it. It's kind of like currently a mishmash of clothes, a little bit of her decayed robes as well, to lightly cover her mummied state. Yeah, and you make your way towards Lonelywood. Mittens, you assume, as you kind of get the lay of the land, that it'll take you 6 hours to get to Lonelywood. and so you're probably 4 hours from the cabin, and it'll probably take you 4 hours from the cabin to Lonelywood and vice versa. So 6 there or 4 and 4. So you guys chose to do 6, and we will deal with all the bears next week. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming on out on the Darkest Days of Dale, Rime and the Frostmaiden. We had a lot of fun. How about y'all? Do some plugs.
You can find me at Susie_Checky on Twitter and on TikTok, and go check out my stupid viral video that's happening right now. It's real dumb. I got like
fingers.
I got 200. My fingers are fine. It's not that bad. I got like 200 notifications while we were sitting here, and it's kind of like annoying to the point that.
Damn. Is it on your TikTok?
Yeah.
Tell
such a
them
great
about the
TikTok to
show.
watch.
Tell every person about the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, make a TikTok.
I'm gonna plug the show real hard. I'll be like, hey, the thing that you're interested in, this is part 2. Watch Dark Days of Dale.
I'm trying to use this iPad as my character
You like
sheet.
open
Yeah.
up the iPad and it just says Darkest Days of Dale on it.
That'd
That's
be
sick.
funny.
Yeah,
That'd be
you should
really
make
funny.
money off of this for sure.
True.
Mm-hmm. You can also find me at UAPcast, where I am currently in the midst of solving a train murder mystery with my people. So it's very fun, very D&D, very stupid. Damn.
Hell yeah.
Who next? I'll go. Hello, I'm Brett Eagleston. Follow me on Twitter at Brett Eagles. I'll put it in chat because it's not my name. And in my bio, you can find links to the other podcast that I do with Pat about movies. It's fun. And also my music that is for sale and for streaming.
Hell yeah, music.
Hell yeah, music.
I will go. My name is Josh. You can find me across all social media platforms at Josh Sketh. That's at JOSKETH. I act up a lot on Twitter, especially Third Shift. I'm getting back into my competitive Pokemon bag. So if you want to get stomped at me, and we'll figure out how to make Pokemon Showdown work, and I can practice team building again because I haven't done it for a really long time thanks to COVID.
Thanks,
Tim and I do a show called Naruto Reviewto, where we watch episodes of Naruto and reviewto them. We're punching through the filler at a very fast rate. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Is that everything? Go see Zola.
I read the thread. Do I need to see the movie?
You absolutely need to support black actors to go see that damn movie. T.S. Madison's in it.
Jennifer, do you want to go?
Hi, I'm Jennifer Pegg. You can find me on Twitter at JenPeg. I'm a freelance illustrator and artist. You can also find me on Wednesdays playing a Star Trek campaign on Void Cat Gaming's channel, as well as every other Thursday on Scriv the Bard's channel playing Heroes of Ystera.
Hey, I'm at the Pat Edwards. My website's thepatedwards.com. Lots of cool stuff coming soon. A couple months. Space Tripping 1 gets re-released with a new short story epilogue that's never been released before. And we're talking about doing a double release with the move the sequel up, and just because it's been so long, and just do them both at the same time. And then I'm working on multiple gaming publications as well. More news to follow on those.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's it. That's all the people.
Tim.
Right. Sorry, I was looking at pictures in case you're trying. You can find us
Hell
next
yeah.
Thursday at twitch.tv/GeeklyInc, where you all will fight just a friggin' carnival's amount of bears, wolves, vultures. Who the crap knows?
Carrion crawlers.
Carrion crawlers. You GD name it. But until next week, you can find me on Twitter at Tim Lanning. And I don't know if I bought a house today. Like it's officially ours.
No.
Hey!
Yeah, we did e-closing. So
Look
we
at
had
the
to fly
impulse
it.
shopper over here.
Ooh.
Yeah, if anyone has a lot of money that I can have, I would like it.
I wonder if you'll have
gone.
the same experience that we had, where our loan has been sold like 6 times in the first 2 months.
Really?
6?
Weird.
They keep sending us letters like, "Don't pay
We had
that
one,
person, pay
yeah.
this person."
Really?
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's the thing.
The bank that we used is a friend of the family's, so I'm curious if that will happen. If it does, it's fine.
The bank we use is a friend of the family.
Mark wouldn't do that. But yeah, we had our electronic closing, and someone on Twitter was like, "Oh God, good luck. You have to sign so many pieces of paper." I'm like, "No, I don't. I click on the computer." Sign.
I click on the computer.
And apparently the notary, she had to do all the work. She's like, all right, and now you get to stare at me as I apply your signature to everything because you gave your approval to it. So, all right. And we stared at her as she like filled in where the signature blocks go on the document. So we did everything. Got the fucking gas and electric switched over. My brother already has the keys. He said he's gonna shit in all the toilets. But we
gotta test them out. You gotta test them out.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna move until early to mid-August, so it feels weird. I'm like, do I want to turn the gas on right now, or should I just not? But I was like, well, I need my brother to be able to shit in there, and then maybe if he wants to grill an egg.
Out of all the things, just one single egg, please.
Getting and grilling egg.
Cooking just one
big
egg.
pump. I need me a scramble. But St. Louis has fiber internet, so that's so cool.
Their internet helps you shit.
I guess
fiber there,
the thread there is kind of a 1-to-1. It's cool because I want to go to St. Louis and I can walk into a place and I can do whatever I want. You can do whatever you want if you own a house. If I can, as long as it's on the inside.
It's true.
But
I can vouch for that.
If it doesn't feel real, and it won't feel real until we move in, but I'm sure my brother and sister-in-law are going to send a lot of pictures. Like, ha ha ha.
Are we gonna christen your house by playing D&D in it?
You can. Sure, you're all invited. Definitely.
Hell yeah.
All right. Until next week, this was Darkest Days of Dale, and we will see you at 2 p.m. every Thursday. Bye.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, one sub, one flex.
Bye.
One sub, one flex.
One sub, one flex.
I don't know what that means.